welcome to today's video. I've been getting in the fall spirit and a cozy mood recently, which calls for some cozy crafts to go with it. I love catering the crafts that I do towards the season that I'm in, and I feel like fall is just such a homebody, night in kind of season where I love to just bundle up and do some of my favorite comforting crafts. So that's exactly what we're doing in this video. I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me for a week of cozy fall crafts. This is a lot of crafts that I just love to do during this season, but also a couple new ones that I've been meaning to try out. So I'm super excited for those. If you guys love these crafty vlog style videos, let me know and say hi in the comments. But other than that, let's get into the week. It is actually so gloomy out today, which is such a change because last week I swear it was like 95 3 days in a row in October and it was awful. But today we have full clouds. It's really gloomy, which I'm actually loving because it is absolutely feeding the fall mood. And on my agenda for today, we are gonna do some scrapbooking, which I'm really excited for because I don't know why, but for me, scrapbooking is something where I like really let it build up and then scrapbook a bunch. Kind of like I'm like catching up with myself and the activities I've been doing, which my other crafts really aren't like that. I feel like all my other things like knitting and crocheting, I do it for a set amount of time every night and not scrapbooking. But I'm very excited to do it because I'm honestly not very experienced, but I did get some new scrapbooking materials and I feel like that always makes me very excited to get into it. So let me show you what I picked up. We're gonna turn this coffee table area into my scrapbooking station right now. It's actually my station for like everything. Honestly, I think I just choose the spot that has like the best lighting, which duh, that makes sense. Guys, I have my scrapbooking station set up. I feel like this is ultimately one of the coziest activities because it's so nostalgic and you're like looking over memories and recording them, which I think is so fun and I'm always so grateful for later. This is what I'm using as my scrapbook. This is crazy because I started this in, my first entry was literally in January of 2024, and I did the thing where every single time I get a notebook, I think it's gonna be the notebook and I'm gonna like keep up with it. Never happens, but I did DIY this and I think it's super cute still. I did do some cute little journaling entries in here like this from my time at home. This one. See, they make me so happy to look back at, so I feel like I should definitely do this more often. I think one of the problems for me is that I don't have a printer here, so I used to always go to the library. Even when I lived at home with my family where we had a printer, I would always go to the library to print stuff just because like ink is expensive. But I don't know, the library by me here now charges. So I feel like this is just gonna be more junk journaling. We're gonna add some entries. I just got this little set of paper and stickers. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I think I got like a themed package too, and I'm sure I chose the most naturey looking mushroom thing I could. It's a bunch of different mini tiny prints, and then they also give you these like smaller ones. The other thing that I got was this set of markers. These are alcohol-based markers. I actually got these to go with a coloring book, which is one of the other crafts that, well, one of the other things that I plan on doing more this week because I started it last night and I am already in love with doing it. But look how many markers are in here. It's awesome. I also do have this mini printer, so I plan on printing at least a couple photos from major events and stuff, but I have so much to catch up on because I don't think I've scrapbooked for the past like 5 months. So let's get to it. Did a little like update spread. This one's really just very plain. I felt like I needed to like explain to my future self like, sorry, I took a break for 4 months. So I just did a little map of what I've been up to. I put some of the stickers here and just tested them out. I also did want to show you guys, I printed out a couple of photos with my little Canon mini printer, and these are really nice because they actually do print onto sticker paper. I have a photo from when Alex and I first moved into this apartment, and then I have a photo from when I graduated Pepperdine, and then I have a photo from when my parents came to visit me at my apartment for the first time. So I'm going to start off with doing those. We've come to the end of my little scrapbooking session. It was so much fun and it was so relaxing. It feels surprisingly productive. I also feel like it puts you in a really good mood because you're like reflecting on good times and documenting it. I ended up doing 6 pages. This page I covered moving in, and then on this page I have the trip I went on with my family back to Malibu for my graduation, and then I also have a little photo from when my parents came to my apartment here to visit me. This was like a little menu flyer from this time my mom took me to high tea when I was in Seattle, which was such a fun mother-daughter date. On this page I have this really cute little photo strip from when my friend Maddie came to visit me here, and then put some fun stuff around it. Those are my spreads that I made, and it was so fun. I need to keep up with doing this. Hi guys, it is the same day, and I wasn't necessarily counting on filming any more for this video today, but I finished editing for just all the work that I had to do today kind of early, and I wanted to color. I started this book just last night, and I started this page last night. I'm usually someone who like wants to kind of finish things or get to a good stopping point, but I fell asleep. I got tired, so hopefully I can finish this page today. I'm just gonna watch some YouTube and color. To show you, I finished my very first page in this book. I don't know if anyone else is into coloring here, but I need your guys' advice. I got this book off of Amazon, and the pages are kind of thin, which hasn't really been a problem. I just put this sheet like behind, but you can see it bleeds through so much, which really hasn't been much of a problem. The real problem is, like, guys, I swear I can color in the lines, but it just bleeds so much that I can't color in the lines. It's like I have to intentionally color like a millimeter away from the lines and account for how much it's gonna bleed, which has been kind of annoying. So I tried my best, and I still think it turned out cute. This is my very first one. I showed my mom on FaceTime last night, and she was so impressed by it. So that's all the validation that I need. I do think this is such a fun therapeutic thing to do, and I've seen people do really crazy things with coloring. I didn't really realize how creative you could get with a coloring book, so I think this has taught me a lot. I experimented a little with like shadows and I tried to draw a tree and stuff, but guys, it was kind of hard. I had a lot of fun doing this. I definitely want to keep up the coloring. The other thing though is I'm using alcohol markers, and if it dries and you go back over it, you can see the overlap lines, which for like small things I feel like it doesn't really happen, but for the big things like this table, I feel like that would happen a lot and it would kind of bother me. But once again, it's all a learning curve. But today we are heading outside to the patio. I have been meaning to repot a lot of these plants for so long now. I just keep putting it off and I don't know why. A while ago I thrifted a bunch of these different like mugs and stuff, and I drilled holes in the bottom so that I could use them as different planters. I will say that originally I wanted to plant my own herbs and stuff, but I think that it's gonna take me a couple more years to develop a green thumb. So I'm just gonna start with trying to keep these plants I already have alive. It's really sad. I've actually been through quite a few plants, but we're gonna repot what I have here. Also, not to be making excuses, but I think I mentioned earlier in this video, it's been like 95 out for the past like 2 weeks. So every time that I wanted to repot these plants, it was just unbearably hot out. It's a nice 80 degrees right now. I think I'll be able to make a do. Look how cute this one is. Looks like it has hair. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I rearranged a couple of things too. Feeling very productive now that I finally checked this off of my list. I swear it's been there since I first moved in, which is a little embarrassing, but right now I am starting a couple new crochet projects. Let's be real, would this be one of my videos or a crafty video if I didn't integrate crocheting somehow? Probably not. But I'm working on some very teeny tiny projects, so hopefully I'll be able to finish them completely in this video. I'm gonna be making 2 gifts for some friends that I want to mail out next week. Let me show you what items I picked out. I'm pretty excited for these because I've never made either of these items. The first one is one of these little like pouch sacks, but it's like a fruit, and I think I'm gonna do the yellow one. The second one is also a little pouch, but this one's like a little love letter envelope. I think this one's also super sweet, and I feel like both of these crafts really match the friends that I'm mailing them to, so I'm so excited for them to get them, and hopefully they'll be of use for them. I'm just gonna put on some YouTube obviously and hang out and crochet for a little while. How this happens. I have a very comfy couch, but I always end up sitting on the floor. I found a little tutorial for the fruit pouch, so I think I'm gonna start with that one. I've been crocheting on and off for a little bit now, and this is how far I am with the little lemon pouch. I've been doing this for a little while now, so I think I'm gonna try to get outside and go on a walk, but I will see you guys tonight. It is clearly a lot later now. I almost finished both of my projects and I think they're looking so cute, especially this one. I think this is so adorable, and you guys know me, I love anything, I mean clearly I love anything with fruit on it. And then this one I finished like the envelope shape of it. I'm gonna add scalloping around the edges, and then I have to learn how to crochet a little heart to go right here. And then I think I'm gonna finish it off with having some kind of button or something to close it securely. And hey guys, it's a new day. My goal for today is to finish off the little heart envelope pouch. I also want to sew on some of these little buttons. I just finished this pouch. I think it's so adorable. It's the perfect size to be a card holder or like a mini wallet, but I've seen some people make these to be book covers, and I actually think that would be so adorable too. I also, as you guys saw, added a little like button clasp. Wrote my letters for my 2 different friends that I'm mailing stuff out to, and why did I kind of want to tear up doing that? Something about having a pen pal, I don't know. It's so cute. It's so sweet. It's just such a sentimental activity. Like, it's so meaningful. I totally get why love letters were so romantic and thoughtful. Hi guys, it's the next day. I just baked some banana bread. Not my best one ever, but it's still banana bread. We are about to have a little coloring session. I got most of my work done for today, so I'm just gonna relax and color for a little bit. We're gonna see if I can finish a whole page in a sitting. I'm actually really curious how long it'll take. About, I would say, an hour-ish, and I just finished coloring. This is my finished coloring page. I can't wait until I have more of these to flip through. I've been doing it in order so far. I really hope that I can see my progress over time. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end off this video here. I had so much fun doing all of these cozy fall crafts with you guys, and if you are crafting or crocheting or doing anything during this video, comment down below. Nothing I love more than chatting with you guys about what you're currently making. I love hearing what projects you're working on, and you guys always inspire me with what you're working on too. Other than that, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.